it's ocean. And my camera is turning me and my whole room a lovely shade of purple in the sunlight. I don't understand why, but the sun comes in the window and it does something a little different every time. Part of it is the camera sees different than we do. So do a lot of animals. And for all we know, maybe plants too see. I had a very interesting drawing come up of a plant with eyes all over it. It was very interesting. So basically, why I'm bringing this up, we're getting some new strands plugged in. It's happening currently. So don't be surprised if you have more abilities showing up. More abilities like being able to see differently. Like one of the things I was shown is how it looks to have infrared and ultraviolet. Very interesting. When that comes in, there will literally be nothing we can't see. We won't have to worry about carrying flashlights, that's for sure. And another one I've been shown is being able to see energy. That I was shown when one of my friends was doing oneness blessings. There were like lights, it looked like camera lights going off behind him, and also white. And also these wavy lines, because it was doing it in a church, and you know how the church seating is. And I was seeing these wavy lines, like heat lines, you know, like you see when it's a hot day and the heat's coming off the pavement and it does funky things. That's what I was seeing, and I'm like, oh wow. And at first I didn't know what to make of that, but now I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's energy lines. I'm actually able to see now sometimes these lines of energy coming from, and it was really, as he moved along, you could see it was coming from that direction. So I can see it now. And there's also hearing. There was something that the cat heard before I did, and it was sort of machine sounding. But her head snapped up, and it sounded like it was coming in our direction. You know how things get louder as they come at you? And this may be why you see your cat and your dog act so weird sometimes, because, I mean, this was weird. It was like, all of a sudden a sound, ticking, almost like a ticking, and she heard it about a second before me, and I heard it too, and we're both looking like, on earth is this? What is this? And I couldn't see it. I don't know if she could. Maybe she could. But definitely it was outside of the bandwidth that my eyes could see at that point. But I could feel it too. I could also feel there was something in front of me. And so I just said, look, I can't see you, but I can hear something and I can feel you. So if you're trying to tell me something, I can't hear it. But I can hear a noise, and I can't see you. So whatever you are, if you're trying to communicate, you're going to have to do it some other way. You just can't hear you yet. What are you saying? Are you saying something? No, couldn't hear that. Let me see. What are some of the other things? Just sensations of being able to feel energy as you go through a certain area. And a lot of people can do this already, but it's increasing. It's really increasing among people that have not noticed it before. And, oh heck, so many things are. And I would really say, too, a lot of what you think is an illness is probably these things being plugged back in. I know that I'm going through a lot of the symptoms, And it's really not so much, um, it's more like our resistance, and that's not maybe a resistance that is intentional, but some things that would block these abilities to come in, it can make you sick if you're having resistance to it for some reason. So don't be surprised. Now, we've all heard of people who can tell when something is happening to somebody else in their close circle of friends. And let me tell you, that can be very disconcerting, because there are some things that I can tell about some of my close friends that I'd rather not know. You may find this too, but it's part of us becoming one. Realize that your empathy is a gift, no matter how often you wonder if it's a curse, because I know I used to wonder, is this some kind of curse? No, it's really supposed to be normal for all of us, really. But it was gone for so long. We're trying to get used to it again. And there's so many things like that. Please do discuss this more. I would like to hear what you've been noticing. And, it's on. Let's keep each other updated about it. And by the way, Divine Mom and Dad, or I just call them Mom and Dad, they don't want to be worshipped, heaven knows. They want to be loved, and they want you to know that they love you, okay? That's always the message. They always say, they're so proud of us. They love us so much. They're so in our corner and so proud. So you're all doing great. No matter where you are right now, you chose to go through with what you are doing, and you are to be commended, and that's straight from them. I love you. The universe loves you. Mom and Dad love you. Your real Mom and Dad. Okay? All of our Mom and Dad. Well, they come off as two, but they're one. They're like us. I mean, it makes sense in a holographic universe, right? In a holographic universe, they're like us. And we're like them. And perhaps the whole universe is like us. Earth could just be a little cell in somebody's body. Wow, I wonder where. Woo! Maybe we don't want to know, right? Okay. Hey, I love you. Bye-bye. Peace.